NBA Friday is here. Detroit versus Cleveland. I have 4 of the best picks on the board for you guys completely free. I show up here every single day and post free picks for you guys at the best value. I put in extensive research and analysis for these picks. I like to get these out early for you guys every single day. And we are looking to sweep. If we do not sweep today, I will be giving everyone that likes, subscribes, and comments down below a free day in my VIP. That's where I send my best picks every single day. As you can see, we've been cashing out the past few days. That's just a few of the slips here. These are VIP picks only. And if you do want a free month in my VIP, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go and download Novig. They're going to give you a free $50 when you use my code HORVY right there. All you have to do is just deposit $5 and place a $5 slip. You can use one of the 2-mans I'm giving you today and tail me on Novig. But you can also use your own plays, obviously, but take advantage of that free money they're going to give you only when you download it using my code HORVY. Like I said, when you do that, you will be getting a free month in my VIP. All you have to do is just send me a screenshot to horvyhits@gmail.com. If you don't want anything to do with my VIP, that's understandable. I also have a free Discord. I'll have the link down in the description and also in the comments. Just click that link, subscribe here. You'll get a notification every time I post these videos and these free picks. All right, enough of that. Let's hop into these picks. Cavs versus Pistons. Let's get it. The first 2-man is going to be Cade Cunningham, more than 8.5 assists, and James Harden, more than 5.5 free throws made. As you can see, Cade Cunningham on the season, he's hit this at a 66% hit rate. He's gone above 8.5 assists head-to-head against this Cleveland team only 58% of the time, but I still like him to go over. As you can see right here, Cleveland is bottom 10 in the league for assists allowed to the point guard position. You can see down here, this is what I love to see. This is beautiful. 14.5 potential assists against the Cavs. He's averaged this, especially these playoff games. You can see game 1, he potential assists, he had 11, 12 in game 2, 16 game 3, 10 game 4, and 16 in game 5. So a crazy amount of potential assists. His teammates just need to knock down a couple more shots, and he's easily going above 8.5. Yeah, you can see here, the books are favoring this one up heavily as well. You can see Sleeper has it all the way at a -141. Fliff, Novig, FanDuel, Underdog, everyone and their mother is favoring Cade to go over this 8.5 assist line. So nothing to overthink there. Lock it in. Cade Cunningham, more than 8.5 assists. James Harden, more than 5.5 free throws. You can see on the season, he's hit this at a 57% hit rate. Head-to-head against this Detroit team, he's hitting it at a 70% clip. You can see the last 2 games, he made 9 and 11. Let's see here. Yeah, and this is what I'm like. He's averaging 38 minutes per game and 9.3 free throw attempts and averaging 8 during that stretch against this Detroit team. And this is my favorite thing about this line. You can see here, Detroit Pistons are the worst team in the league for free throws allowed. They fouled the most in the regular season. They have more fouls than any other team in the league. So you can see they do foul quite a bit. And James Harden has been playing aggressive, especially these last 2 games since the talks about him being washed and things like that. He's actually showed up. Yes, his defense has still been poor, but that doesn't matter for this line. This is an offensive line. Offensive line. Yeah, this is a line that he will hit by being the great offensive player that he is. So, nothing to overthink there. I do see James Harden getting to the line quite a bit in this game 6, and do love him to at least get 6 free throws. To lock that first 2-man in, I'm locking in on PrizePicks. But there is another app called Betr. Right now, when you use my code HORV and download Betr, they're going to give you $200 and no sweat entries. All that means is they're just going to hook you up with 2 anytime tokens up to $100 each. When you place one of these tokens on your slips, that's just going to protect it. If the slip does happen to miss, you'll get all that money back up to $100. Also, when you download right now, they're going to give you a free NBA pick for a player to get a point or an assist. I believe today's pick is Anthony Edwards. So take advantage of that right now. This is limited time only. Some great promotions going on. And again, if you do, you will be getting a free month just like Novig. All you have to do is just send that screenshot to the email right here. All right, on to the second 2-man of the day is going to be Evan Mobley, more than 7.5 first half points, and Paul Reed, more than 8.5 points plus rebounds. You can see on the season, Mobley has hit this 7.5 line 68% of the time. Head to head against this Detroit team, he's hit it at a whopping 85% clip. You can see he went below this last game and game 2. I like him to bounce back at home. You can see every game at home in this series, he went over this. And even past games, you can see he hit 11 of 13 games against this Pistons team. You can see he's averaged almost 17 minutes in the first half against Detroit. So a beautiful line for him to go over. This is a PrizePicks only line. So obviously I would just substitute this for his game total, which is a 14.5 line. The books are favoring him to go over this one as well, but I am leaning towards his first half points. I love it a little more. It's the safer play. So yeah, not a line to overthink. He has been hitting this at an insane rate, especially against this Detroit team. Even with them being a pretty defensive team, pretty good defensive team against the center position, I still like him to smash this line in the first half. And our final play, like I said, is going to be Paul Reed, more than 8.5 points plus rebounds. You can see on the season, he's hit it at a 65% hit rate. Head-to-head against Cleveland, he's hit it at a 67% clip, hitting the last 6 of 9 games against them. And he's on a 5-game 5-game streak. I can't talk. I'm a little tired. I apologize. But you can see in the last 5 games, he's hit this 16, 10, 14, 19, and 18. He's been going crazy against this Cleveland team. And you can see why he's averaged 9 rebound chances against them. He's only getting about 12 minutes against this Cleveland team, but his minutes have been going up because Duren has been struggling, so he's getting some more playing time. I think they like what Reed is producing. I do see this continuing, and you can see the books see this to go over as well. Sleeper, Flip, DraftKings, Caesars, all favoring Reed to go over 8.5 points plus rebounds. You can also see here, Cleveland does not have a great defensive team against the center position. You can see they're mid-tier for points allowed and bottom to mid-tier for rebounds allowed. So a very nice spot for Reed to go over 8.5 points plus rebounds. So yeah, that wraps it up. Here's the second 2-man again. Evan Mobley, more than 7.5 8.5 points, and Paul Reed more than 8.5 points plus rebounds. I appreciate you guys all for watching. I'm excited for these games today. I did post a video yesterday for Minnesota versus San Antonio, so check that out if you want plays for that game. But I appreciate all the love lately on the channel. You guys have been helping me out a ton. Please leave a like I said, and subscribe if you enjoy what you're watching. And I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Hopefully we can sweep the board. Y'all take care and goodbye.